Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, in between Jason, welcome back to the Rundown. 10-minute testing ripoff for the Genesys format. With Father's Day fast approaching, I figured we should take a little bit of a break from the new releases in the TCG and Master Duel, taking a trip back to Genesys format to talk about everyone's favorite daddy. No, I'm not talking Dragon Rulers. No, I'm not talking Fiendsmith or whatever other Bishonen deck you are thinking of. No, instead, we're going back to the past to talk about some fossils. So, please let me introduce to you Paleo.
I'm gonna pound you like my dad pounds me!
That's right, today we're taking a look at Paleo, one of my favorite decks of all time that I've been trying to make work in Genesys since the start. Big problem with Paleo is the lack of links, so we don't have things like Link Rebo to link off Backjacks or Sprite Elf Reborn our 2s. There's also some awkward points on classic Paleo cards, like that Grassland Screener, Reasoning, and Monster King. So for the longest time, I just really thought it wasn't going to be possible. But I decided, with Father's Day coming soon, I should really lock in and make our favorite daddy, Animalog Karis, proud and playable. There have been a lot of big changes to the points on a lot of the cards included in this deck, most notably the Mirage of Nightmare going to 0 points. Has been a huge change, being able to set up like an Opabinia control style deck, as well as being able to draw into and play Dominus cards like Songs of the Dominators and Dominus Spiral. We're playing the Soldier Dragons version deck, which I think is probably the best way to play it for Genesys 4. With the lack of links, we don't really have a lot of things that we can make. Like, we can't really do anything with Gigantic Sprite, its points as well. So Soldier Dragons just gets us the most value and lets us at least hopefully make rank 2s early and often. So with that said, we're on 3 Soldier Dragons and the 1 Laundry Dragon Maid. We also, of course, can't play the other dragon that usually sees play along with these, the Pendulum. Obviously no Pendulums in Genesys format, but that's besides the point. We have 1 Magical Little Soul, and we're only on 2 Absolute King Backjacks. If I'm playing Backjack, I always like to play 3 copies, but with no Link Rebo, we can't normal summon and immediately get value off of it. Now, of course, we're on 3 copies of Trap, Tantalizing Tune. We're on 3 Mirage of Nightmare. This is one of the main powerhouses of the deck. To describe what's so great about Mirage, draws you a bunch of cards, and then even if you don't spend the cards, we can just discard them, paying the quote-unquote downside of Mirage of Nightmare. Onto our Paleo names in the main deck, we have 3 Paleozoic Canadia, 3 Dynamiscus, 3 Leoncolia, 3 Morella, and 3 Oleanoids. Onto the rest. You're going to be seeing a lot of 2-ofs. That's mostly just because we're playing 2 copies of Trap Trick, so we need at least 2 to make any of these cards work. We're on 2 Hope for Escape, 3 Destructive Daruma Karma Cannon. Now at 1 point, I do believe it started at more points, but being just 1 singular point really opens up a lot for us. Speaking of cards that are pointed, we also have 2 copies of Transaction Rollback. We're on 2 because it's 7 points. With 2 copies of Rollback, we should see it often, and if all else fails, we also have the 3 copies of Morella that can just send it from deck to grave. Next up, we're on 3 copies of Trapaholic. I mentioned before, we're on 2 copies of Trap Trick, my most controversial inclusion in the deck, 2 Songs of the Dominator, and 2 Dominus Spiral. Listen, I know people are going to go in the comments and tell me Dominus Spiral sucks. I 1,000,000% agree with you. This card sucks, but it's the only card that's 0 points that can be searched off Songs of the Dominators, which is a card I really wanted to play here. So I just sucked it up and played 2 copies of Dominus Spiral. We're on 3 Fiend Griefing, 3 Needlebug Nest, 3 Rise to Full Height, 3 Wowoku, 2 Fiend Comedian. We're going for mills one way or another, our mandatory Elemental Burst, and 1 Pair Bear Scare. You just gotta respect the bear. What can I tell you? Now onto the extra deck. We have 1 E Pearly Plump, Ninja Shadow Smoke Mosquito, Only Bimaru Soul Sweeper, Sky Cavalry Centuria, 2 Opabinia, and 2 of Daddy himself, Animalog Karis. Following that, we have Downward Magician, 2 Dragon Gate, 1 Superstar Slayer Typhon, an amazing card in Paleozoic. No matter what anyone tells you, this is a great card. And what would Typhon be without his partner in crime, Divine Arsenal AA Zeus Sky Thunder? Another incredible card for Paleo. Now, the last 2 slots in the extra deck are a little strange. We have Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon and Silvera Wolf Tamer of the White Forest. Now you might be thinking to yourself, why are these cards in the deck? Well, if you look down a little bit, we are playing Waking the Dragon. However, Silvera is summonable outside of Waking the Dragon. If you are not aware, the effect of Magical Little Soul is to either Synchro Summon or Xyz Summon. We're going to freestyle with the side a little bit. So we're on 3 Waking the Dragon, 3 Mask of Restrict, 2 Heroes Rule 1 5 Freedoms. This is just soul release on a trap card. 2 more Pear Bear Scare, 2 Heavy Storm Duster, and a little Draco Tail Trap Engine. These were originally in the main deck, but I actually moved them to the side so we could fit in the Fiend Comedians because I was really running low on ways to mill. Alright, that's the deck. So why don't we check out some games? Did you really think I was about to just show you 3 raw Paleo games doing post-commentary on the entire thing? No, are you kidding me? Crazy. I'm kicking you to a live game. You're watching me think this stuff out. Yeah, how about that? Enjoy. Hold. Hold. Banger ass, baller ass hand. Huh. I mean, I don't know what else I'm gonna hit. They have a chainable to that? Let's go! Nice deck. Also laundry effect. I tried throwing together a GMX deck. It just didn't work out. I didn't like it very much. Awkward moment. We have 2 dead cards in our hand. Maybe we should have let them pop off so we could have made Typhon. We do play Typhon in this deck. We're pretty much just gonna hold our back row until we absolutely need it. What's this guy do? Okay, well, they can't activate that first effect. That's good. XYZ summoning this thing. Daruma. Chain of Paleo. We're fucking gaming. Hello. I'm going gamer mode. Get flip, get flip, get flip, get flip, get flip. End turn. Banger ass, baller ass. Chalice. Oh shit, that's a good card. Okay. Let's go normal summon soldier. And then we start flipping. Flip. Flip. These 2 will make the boy. What do we have in grave? Yeah. Oh. These 2 will make the boy. Oppa, oppa, binia. Oppa, binia effect. Detach laundry. It's probably like a second chalice or something. Banger. Soldier effect. Summon soldier. Fine. Because what we can do instead now is we can go 3, 4, as Joshua Schmidt would call him, daddy. So 3 like that. We can pop our own E-burst to see if we get something out of that. Yeah, actually, what's the defense level of the guy we just set? He's a 25, so got 100 more defense than us. Actually, I think we just destroy him. Battle phase. Swing in. Main 2. 1 material, let's just go Counter Zeus. Alright. It's only a 3-mat Zeus, but that's fine. We don't even do much. I'm pretty sure just the 1 Zeus wins us the game. And then of course Animal Karis is fine if we do anything. Dark Hole. Oh. I guess that changes everything. I can't do anything about that, I guess. So this means they have to have a Sharder. I mean, they have 2 cards, yeah, okay. That is one of the best draws in the deck. Let's just normal summon Magical Little Soul, turns it on for their turn. Combat. I think we just easy win this, right? Unfortunately, unlike TCG, we can't play 2 Zeus. I take 4. They go like evenly or something, we just banish this stupid back row. Goddamn. E-burst. This is fine. I don't know if we fire Needlebug now or not. Fuck it. Needlebug. Holy shit, that was the best Needlebug of my life. And rise to full height. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. And we'll hold. Oh, it's such bangers. Oh shit! Hey, Bear Scare. Yeah, we can't stop that. That's fine. So this lets them This card gains the following effect. Okay, I get it. I'm like, what effect is... I was reading that like it gives that effect to an Xyz monster. Yeah, this is all fine. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I mean, we live no matter what, which is fine. It's just, I don't know what their deck does. Should I spell shot the number of Star Knights? Yes, sir. Thank you. Appreciate that one, Chief. We don't have rollback yet. Fine. What does this guy do? This guy about light? Okay. I mean, so far these concealers do like nothing. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do this. Woku. Let's just get this out of the way. Alright. Keep going. So we have two guys, they're immune to monster effects, so if they go for the guy who bounces, they can't bounce them. I think we're kind of chilling. I wish we didn't mill the Pair Bear Scared. I would love to have drawn that. Yeah, they have free reign to do anything. Our guys are immune. We can't die by battle. Oh, and if they do click battle, by the way, if they do click battle, quick effect to, we can Xyz for Synchro. 246. Which, I mean, making Silvera is like a Giga throw, but we can do it. Keep in mind, though, he's not unaffected. Only the Paleos are. Delteros, sure. I mean, I can't... None of my activatable effects. Like, my only activatable effect is Rise to Full Height, which does nothing. I've always really liked the, like... Hold on. I was gonna say something like, wait a second, does this Concealer have, like, giant boobs? What's going on there? And I was gonna say, I always like the design of the Constellars and the the quote-unquote tellers in general. I always thought they looked really cool. But every time I tried the deck, I was like, I'm not crazy about this, you know? What? Oh, okay. Sure, whatever. So now they can't deal any damage. Well, they could never deal any damage. We have a Woko up. These guys are unaffected. M7, sure. Go ahead, King. This is the... whatever. Omega Law? Okay. You gonna try using that effect too to shuffle away my Paleos? Huh? Hello? Is that a card? Cool. Banger. Bangers only, actually. Alright, so what do we actually have that we can do? We make Opabinia, I know what we can do. That has to be an absolute fucking banger of a set card over here. Because as it stands, we're making Opabinia. In attack position. Why? I don't know. Effect. Morella. Chain of Paleo. Magical Soul Effect. Roll back target E-Burst. Gek by board. Unless something gives them protection, which I don't think it does. Something gave them protection. Fuck. What the hell gave them protection? That one's unaffected. Oh, this guy. I forgot about protection. What do we do instead? Oh, that's what we can do. We can make Dragon's Gate. Effect. Detach 2. Battle. Attack. So we're back with that again. Hey, that's pretty good. Obviously, there's so much variance in Paleo that I can't really break down like, here's the one card combo, here's the first turn play. We just set 5 and we pass, right? But at the very least, let's talk strengths and weaknesses. First of the strengths, Set 5 pass, kicking some ass. Flipping up cards is a Josh Darn blast. Paleo genuinely is not that bad in Genesys format. We are able to accrue so much advantage through cards like Trap Tantalizing Tune, Mirage of Nightmare, Needleblock Nest, that some decks genuinely just struggle to deal with us. We're also playing power cards like Destructive's Room of Karma Cannon, which easily checks Towers decks. This version of the deck is also to play a little bit anti-meta. A lot of the time you see decks in Genesys format playing cards to check back row. One of the big reasons we're on Waking the Dragon is because of how prevalent, even in the main deck, back row outs are. Our deck is also so low pointed that we're able to play both Zeus and Typhon, two cards that a lot of lower powered decks genuinely struggle to deal with. Now, of course, with strength, there are weaknesses, and boy does Paleo have a lot of weaknesses. First of all, Shifter is still 10 points and still very, very, very available. It's a big shame, but we do have to acknowledge it. But like I said at the start, there's so much variance in Paleo that there are times where you just don't really draw much of a playable hand. And with a lack of reasoning, Monster Gate, or that grass looks greener, we can't do much to fix it. But with all that said, I am glad I finally got to build a version of one of my favorite decks that actually works. I genuinely love Paleo, had an absolute blast testing this deck and playing it on stream, and I look forward to playing more of it in the future. That's it for me. See you later. Goodbye. Happy Father's Day.